Hello YouTubers, today we're going to be changing an Optimum Downrigger's motherboard. The screen went black and they call it black of screen of death, something like that, but it's got a glitch on it and nothing you can do. You have to change the motherboard, and we just got that from Cannon Outdoors new motherboard, and this is a serial number, the part number if you guys need it. And it's pretty much straightforward. You just gotta be cautious what you're doing and make sure you tighten up all the screws properly, so will be no leakage whatsoever on the gasket. Make sure you get the gasket correctly back and the way it's supposed to be. Alright, so we're gonna get the screws out, and we're gonna tie it off later on with the screwdriver, not too tight so we don't break the thread. And alright, let's start going. Let's take the rod holder, right? It's got the two screws, and we're gonna use the screw gun. Gently take all the screws out. Make sure you don't lose the washers, you don't lose the rubber washer too. Alright, so we took out all the screws, and gently you gotta remove the cover. Make sure you got the leather. Make sure you're gonna put the gasket the way it's supposed to go, not overlapping the other way. You just gotta be gently. Make sure everything is nice and tight when you put it back. And it's pretty much straightforward. Take the ground cable out. Here you go, ground cable. That's the disconnecting board. Just gently, very gently, you gotta pull it out. Just grab this right here and it's gonna come out. So it's like it's not actually even a plug, it's just a very tiny connection. And you gotta unplug everything and plug it back the way it's supposed to be. So let's get alright, we're gonna get this unplugged completely, entire board. You got the one all the way in the bottom for the switch, which I want to just pry with the screwdriver gently, very gently. Then you got the motor power. You gotta unplug that one. Just gently unplug it. If you get the needle nose pliers, you just grab it right here. It's even easier, right here. Just don't pull it by the wire. You don't want to get a wrong disconnection. Then you get the other ones. The other ones, it's gonna be a little bit lower, so it's easy if you're gonna just slide it out the entire board. It just comes out like this. Very simple. Boom. You're gonna unplug this one, then you're gonna plug this one. Same thing. If you got the needle nose pliers, just grab it, wiggle a little bit, and unplug it. Boom. Just like that. Then you got this plug. There's a little thingy here. Make sure you press that. Comes out very easy. Just like that. And the last plug on the bottom. Just like that. Alright. So we got a new motherboard. Don't forget to take the protection out. There you go. Brand new screen. Nice. We're gonna untangle the ground. And you gotta, if you're not gonna remember how you do it, the best way just to do a picture before you're gonna disassemble. So you don't put the plug in a wrong spot. So we got this one here. Then power for the motor. It's gonna go on the top. This one goes in there, and this one goes in there. That's the power. There we go. Make sure nice and tight, don't force it. And you connect this, boom, just like that. That's the power for the motor. You want to slide everything in nicely. And this is like doing a surgery on your computer. Make sure nothing is on the way. Slide that thing back. There we go. So this is the power for the motor. You plug it in. With this, be very careful. You just slide it in with 2 fingers. Make sure the thing slides in nicely. We got the thing in. We got this all connection there. So we're gonna hook it up that to the switch, to the fuse, all the way in the bottom. Right, so we got everything up, buttered up, all the switches, plugs in. I'm gonna put the ground back nice and tight. On older riggers, there used to be, you have to put a little bit silicone to waterproof entire unit, but this one, it's got the gasket on it. But you gotta make sure it's nice and tight and came back, because sometimes when you're losing it up, it just falls out from that location where it belongs. And later when you're gonna start compressing, it's just gonna do new indents, and the old indent, and it's gonna start leaking. So you want to make sure that thing is nice and flush and the way it's supposed to be on the place. You just gently put it back, and it's gonna come back in the same place where it was. Then you gotta look all around if it's nice and consistent, the gasket. If it's not consistent, that means it didn't end up on the same spot where it belongs. So you gotta make sure all around it's in the same spot where it belongs. And it's very simple, just put all the screws back. When we're gonna do this, we're gonna hook it up to the battery, and we're gonna check that memory card, that motherboard, if everything works, and if it's upgraded to the new upgrade, and it's ready to go. So we get all the screws nice and tight. Don't get it too tight, because you don't want to strip the plastic. And put the rod holder back, and we're gonna plug it into the battery and see if everything works good and it's properly updated to the new system. Alright, so let's see. Here we go. We get the screen going, loading. Loading, still loading, oh, okay, here we go. Looks like it's working. All right. Okay, so let's go continue. We're gonna change the spool. 50, okay. Set up. We're gonna connect all right, so good. So let's connect this with the Bluetooth. There we go. So what we're gonna do, pair to the phone. Let's pair to the phone. Let's get the phone ready. We're gonna get the phone ready. Bluetooth is on. Alright. So we got Bluetooth is on. Let's pair it. Pair with the phone. Alright. Scan it. Alright. Got it. And Optimum 1. So okay, we got it. It's on. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to that link and okay, so rigger is connected. Just gonna go to software update and Optimum. I installed version 2.060, which is correct. So well, it's all good. So we got everything's up to date, and it's gonna work with the rest of the stuff. So yeah, so if you're gonna get a black screen, definitely you have to look for the solution. You have to replace the motherboard because the bug on the system, and there's nothing you can do. And you gotta make sure there's a 2.060 update on it. And if you got any problems, Cannon, if you're gonna call the Cannon directly, customer service is just a very long time, extremely long time to wait. Somebody's gonna pick up the phone, but be patient because it's worth it. They will help you out. All right, I hope the video was helpful for everybody, and if you got any questions I could help and I could answer, and hit me the message or just send a message, and see you on the water.